Alright, so Perplexity is great at finding information online, but what if you don't want Perplexity to get information from sources or websites that could be questionable or biased? What if you want to do an investigative journalism or maybe a research and you don't want AI to get information from sources that are questionable or untrustworthy? Is there any way to block or exclude certain websites from the source? Well, right now there is no such feature in Perplexity that allows you to do so, but there is a workaround that you can do. For example, here I have this thread and I ask Perplexity, who is Michael Bloomberg? And it basically reads a bunch of websites and it gives me this answer. So the websites or sources that are being used are Wikipedia, MikeBloomberg.com, Forbes, Britannica, etc. But of course, you can tell that MikeBloomberg.com is definitely from the same person. It is owned by this person. And therefore, the answer could be biased. The same is true for Bloomberg.org and also Bloomberg.com. So if you don't want to use these sources as the answer, then here's how you can do that. I'm going to copy this prompt and I'm going to start a new thread. So I want to exclude those websites. Let me just paste that. And this is the technique that you can use in Perplexity. So I'm going to enter a new line and then you can type the negative character, the minus character, and then site, and then colon, and then you can type the name or the domain name of the website that you want to block or you want to exclude from the research, which in this case would be MikeBloomberg.com, and then there's also Bloomberg.com, and there is also Bloomberg.org. So by adding this search operator, it is called search operator, AI will not visit these websites when doing a research. But there is some important information that you need to know here is that from my testing, it's not always reliable, especially if you're using the regular AI model. So I do recommend using a reasoning model or thinking model. So let's click this. And I'm going to go with you can use R1, O3, or whatever reasoning model that is available on your account. And I'm going to be using this one from Sonnet. And let's send a message and you'll see that AI will think deeply before giving you the answer. Now, technically, this method can be used on any model, but from my testing, it is much reliable when using the reasoning model. So by excluding this website, AI will only get answer from websites that basically are not these. So hopefully I can get a more pure, more clean or transparent answer because these three websites are owned by the same person, which is Michael Bloomberg. And as you can see, I got the answer from Wikipedia, Encyclopedia Britannica, Politico. Let me go to the sources. And hopefully there is no Bloomberg website at all. Yep, there is no Bloomberg. Maybe there is this Mike Bloomberg from LinkedIn, which I think is the same person, but it is LinkedIn. If you want to remove LinkedIn from the source, you can do that as well using the same technique. And yeah, as you can see, there is no Bloomberg whatsoever. There is only a list of websites from third-party sources. So this answer is going to be much more trustworthy, at least in my opinion, because it is not being curated by the same person. So you can hack this technique to whatever use case that you want, but basically you can use this search operator to exclude any website from when searching something using Perplexity. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.